What is the difference between the Trailhead 65 and the Base 65 keyboards from Higround? After using both keyboards for a bit and originally thinking there's absolutely no way there could be that much of a difference between these two keyboards, I'm to find out there are some pretty substantial differences that truly separate these two tiers of keyboards from Higround. Quickly starting with the similarities, both keyboards have the same frame design and material, tray mounting, and aluminum plate. Now as for the switches, the Trailhead 65 uses TTC linear switches, while the Base 65 uses TTC white flame or silent glacier if you decide to go that route. The main difference from what I can tell between these two switches is the travel distance, with the TTC linear switches having 3.8 millimeters versus 3.6 millimeters of travel distance for the white flame switches. The difference is barely noticeable as the actuation point and force is the same on both switches. I will say that while the typing experience on the Trailhead is exceptional and satisfying, typing on the Base 65 is just the notch above. I do prefer the sound of the PBT keycaps on the Trailhead 65, but if I had to compare the two based solely on typing experience alone, the Base 65 is noticeably better. As for the internal dampening, this is where you'll find the most significant differences between these two. The Trailhead 65 uses dual foam, which does the job and is suitable for an entry-level keyboard. However, I do recommend upgrading to a more substantial foam down the road. While the Base 65 uses dual silicone, which is a much better dampening material and overall improves the typing experience. And not to mention the dual silicone makes this keyboard heavier, coming in at 1.9 ounces versus 1.4 ounces for the Trailhead 65. The Base 65 just feels more solid with less vibrations and hollowness, and definitely is a step up from the Trailhead 65. So what are your thoughts? Have you picked up any of these keyboards from Higround? Make sure to like and follow for more content.